Everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Camry Rants here, and today is not going to be a rant, but it's going to be about praise of the movies I've seen this week. So I signed up for the AMC Stubs A-List, which allows me to see 3 movies a week for only $19.95 a month. So that's 3 movies every week, basically for free, for only $20. So if you're out there and you live near AMC and it offers it at your AMC, I suggest you sign up for it. Not a sponsored video, but I'm just saying I go to movies a lot, and AMC is the closest one to me. So let's get into the movies. First movie I seen was on Monday, and it was called The Darkest Minds. And it's about a group of kids who have powers based off, like, they're separated into like different color groups. Not like race, but colors, based off their powers and the strengths that they have. And you can tell what color they're situated in by their eyes. Their eyes change color pertaining to their power. So I'll go real quick and list off what I believe what the each color meant for the powers. So they had green. Green is very smart. They know a lot of things, very intelligent, and they're very useful, so they're considered safe because they can't really hurt you with their knowledge. Make you feel dumb maybe, but they can't really like kill you. They could tell someone how to kill you, but they can't kill you. Okay, next is blue. Blue is telekinetic. They're considered somewhat safe, so because they're somewhat safe, meaning that they could throw a tree at you, but also they could just make you move out their way without really trying to hurt you. Then there is gold. Gold, from the movie it shows that they're good electricity. So like, let's say for example I was in the gold group, I could take off my gloves or whatever I'm wearing to protect people and touch a wall and turn on all the lights, or I could electrocute you. So I think that's what gold is. Then there's red. Red, they didn't really specify what that was. It's considered one of the dangerous ones. There's 2 dangerous ones, red and orange. I think red's just dragons. So they have people dragons. I know that sounds silly, but there was a scene in the movie where all they did was spit fire. And so I believe they just, they're people dragons. And then the most dangerous one is the orange. They're very rare. Not many people are oranges, but the main character is an orange, and she was able to, get past all that by making herself seem like a green. Because she's a smart girl, but she's not as intelligent as a green, but she's able to get herself through that. She meets up with a bunch of other kids who consider themselves outcasts because they don't want to be turned into soldiers or have their powers used for evil. So she meets up with them, and it's basically about their adventures and her adventure about accepting her true self as, this, I'm not going to cuss, this bad egg chick. Like, it's a really good movie, very empowering for young women. So movie number 2 I seen was Christopher Robin. At first I thought, it's a kid's movie, so it would be stupid. But I watched Winnie the Pooh when I was younger, so I was like, I'll give it a chance, Winnie the Pooh eating his honey. Christopher Robin was his best friend. So I watched it, and it was actually, I liked it. I really did. It was a really good movie. The only thing I didn't like was that there were a whole bunch of kids in the theater. Everybody surrounded me. There was kids here, kids in front of me. They were talking through the whole movie. The whole movie. Like, Mom eat this, and Mom eat that, or what's going on? Why is that bear moving? Do bears move? Talking too much. It was annoying. But the movie itself was good. I like the story behind it. It really tells you, even though you're older and you're an adult and you gotta work and live how society wants you to live, be a society robot, it's telling you don't forget your childhood. Even if you had a bad childhood, it gives you hope that there's better things out there, or maybe you can give your kid the childhood you never had, which most parents always say, I want to give my child the life they never had. I never had, sorry, not they never had. I want to give my child the life that I've never had. But it shows that you still have that child inside of you, and don't let that child inside of you go just because you have to fit into what society wants you to do. You're creative. You got to where you are because you grew up into it. You learned things, and everybody has a fun side. Not many people want to admit it. They want to be social robots, but it shows it's okay to let loose and have fun and enjoy life. And he had to throw a Pooh in there just to, just to demonstrate that, and Pooh is funny. I love him. My favorite line from the movie was when Pooh asked Christopher Robin, he said, "Christopher Robin, what day is today? Or what day is it?" And Christopher told him, he's like, "You know what, Pooh, it's today." He said, "Thank you." He's like, "Because I didn't like yesterday. It was too much today for me." Or something like that. I'm messing up the quote, but it was a good quote. Basically saying, he was saying enjoy today because yesterday was way too much and tomorrow's coming too soon. Let me just enjoy today. So I like that. And then movie number three, not six, number three, was the movie I was waiting to see, and that was Crazy Rich Asians. And it was well worth the wait. I loved it. It was an amazing movie. It makes me even want to one day travel to Singapore to visit all the places that they went to. And Singapore is a beautiful place from the movie. So I looked it up on Google Earth, and they have a lot of beautiful stuff there. So it might be a trip sometime in the future. Maybe when I'm older and, retire and can afford that. But it was a good love story, and it's good about acceptance and how the girl was not going to let her boyfriend's mother, tell her that she's not good enough for her son. Like, dude was looking cute. They had cute guys in there, but that's not the point of the movie. They had a good movie. It was a good movie. And I like how she was not going to back down. And the mother wasn't going to back down either. So it shows that, if you get into a relationship and you meet the parents, you gotta know. They ain't going to back down because their baby loves you. Okay? They're going to make sure you're right for their kid. You're right for their little sunshine. So but it also shows that you shouldn't back down. You're in this relationship with this person because you love them, you care about them, and you're not going to let anybody get in the way. So it was a good movie. I like that it was an all-Asian cast. Now, the only downside to going to this movie is that there's a whole bunch of college students. Now, I know I'm not much older than them, probably like a year or two, but gosh, like really, you know how big these theaters are. Some of these theaters, are small, the little theater rooms, but this one was pretty darn big, okay? And everybody surrounded me. Like, somebody sat right next to me. There was a whole couple rows in the front. And this big group of college students, sorry, it's turned into a little rant a little bit. This big group of college students took, like, this front row of me, so there was like a front row, my row, and then like 6 behind me. Took up that whole thing. Then they wanted to have the audacity to ask me to move so their friend could sit next to them. No. So they saw I wasn't going to move because I'm tired. I just got off work. They sitting there passing popcorn back and forth. The one girl kicking my chair. And it's a little squeaky. There's someone sitting in it. But I was crowded. And Christopher Robin, by all the little kids. And Crazy Rich Asians because there was a lot of Asians that came out to see it. And they were happy, I understand that. But you don't got to sit next to me. You don't got to sit right there where your thigh is touching my thigh or your boyfriend's hand is grazing my hand. I don't want him. So I don't want him grazing my hand. Especially if I'm coming out of work looking like a whole entire mess. Like this. A whole entire mess monster. And you all up here touching me. While I'm trying to enjoy the movie. See some sexy men on there. And some strong women. So, but it was a good movie. All 3 of them were great. There's a couple movies I will see next week. I do want to see Mission Impossible. Henry Cavill, a.k.a. Superman. He's in there. And Tom Cruise, he's looking a little good. He in there too. But I'm really excited for Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie Venom, and Aquaman, which I told y'all in a previous video. I'm excited to see that. There's a couple other movies, and I can't think of what they are. But when they come out, I'll do a video about them and praise them. So, tomorrow I believe I might do a rant because something happened this past week that I want to talk to you guys about and get your opinion on. But, so that's all for today. Thank you for listening. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. And I'll be posting that, a clip or a picture of the video on my Instagram, which is the Era Queens, or the _era _ Queens. It's long. But you can follow me on there. Or you can go to my Facebook, which is just my name, Camille Meadows. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to rant on. Okay? Bye.